Wanted to make a quick video about RDTE. This is Blair's portfolio. And the thing about RDTE, and I know a lot of people have been saying this, I've been looking at it on Reddit, I'm looking at the comments of people covering it, and I look at what that guy's name is, Reaching Riches. He's always really accurate on his assessment of what the dividend is going to be next week. Very, very accurate. And I usually always watch him just to see, and I know it's not going to be 100% perfect, but he hits the ballpark pretty good. So I think the dividend is going to be 18 cents. And the thing about Roundhill, and what's good about Roundhill, is that they don't ever overpay, right? So that's why everybody likes Roundhill. That's why there's not a lot of decay, or seemingly almost no decay, because they don't ever overpay. And that's awesome. That's great. That because they don't overpay, if the share price drops, then what's going to happen is that the dividend is going to drop. I know Oracle exposed this, and I've tested it. It is true. The dividend is tied 100% to the share price. That is a fact. So the reason why RDTE keeps falling, the dividend keeps falling, is because the share price is low. I don't think RDTE is a bad fund. I don't. But XDTE is just better than all of them. And what I said in my previous video, if you guys ever watched it, I said the consistency of XDTE will outweigh every single fund because they consistently pay 20 cents. And they either pay 20 cents or over, 20 cents or over on average, 20 cents or over, 20 cents or over. So you can expect that. That also helps you out when planning bills and stuff like that. So with it, when this pays out of nowhere 18 cents, 15 cents, out of nowhere 30 cents, 25 cents, and then back to 18 cents for the next 2 times, 3 times. And I know 18 cents I think is the lowest it's ever paid, but when it does that, XDTE's consistency over the course of a year actually pays you out more. Like I said, you can look at my other video so you guys can see what I added up. But that is why RDTE is down. I mean, the Russell is down too, and the Russell is really volatile. But you guys have to keep this in mind. What was it, 2008? The Russell took until, I think it was 2014, 2015, to completely recover from the 2008 crash. So to expect RDTE to go up rapidly or recover really quickly is unlikely historically. So again, I don't want you guys to think that RDTE is bad. I think is really, really good. But considering we have these different weeks of pay, I think the smartest choice to do is to let RDTE go, keep with XDTE, do some Curve funds, because Curve, they will go up over the course of time. I trust Curve, like I said in my last video. And buy one of these single stock funds. Try to say that really, really quickly. Maybe it's just me. But buy one of these single stock funds, and that way you can get paid Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I think you have to evolve as an investor, especially for these high payments. You have to evolve, right? This is a different thing. It's not like investing into realty income and these normal stuff, right? Because when you invest into those, as the share price decreases, your dividend grows. But these are vice versa. It's a whole new different field. And you guys have to think about this differently. You have to constantly evolve. Otherwise, you'll go extinct. And the people that are still on the old Tesla, when Yomax first came out with Tesla, when people are still on that gravy train of, oh my God, the dividend's so high, how are they doing this? We understand how it works now, right? And we have to consistently evolve. Otherwise, you're going to be like these other people getting margin calls because you're not evolving with the new information that is out there. And trust me, guys, I want things to be different too. On paper, it sounds good. Diversification, RDTE, Russell, S&P 500, all this stuff. It makes sense on paper, but you have to go with the realistic results. And the realistic results is whatever is consistently keeping its NAV, its share price, is the thing you invest in. So long as you can recover every single time, at least remotely around the inception price, that's what you want to invest in, to make it very, very simple. You want these high yields. Because if you don't do it this way, you're going to get extinct. You're going to turn like the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs couldn't adapt. All right? I know they got blown to pieces, but you guys get what I'm saying. Remember, 99% of all species are extinct on the planet. So that's what's going to happen in the investing world. This is a whole new thing. So as more funds come out, as new things happen, you're going to have to change again. You're going to have to consistently change. And if you look at some of these other investors, that's exactly what they're doing. And I know I always say like Oracle this, Oracle that, but he's right about a lot of stuff, right? So if you look at how he does his stuff, he's completely changed. I see people in the comments giving him crap about it, like, oh, you say something different. But yeah, he adapts based on new information, and that's what makes him profitable. This is the truth. So Hopefully this helps you guys. And I'm not saying you guys have to do exactly what he does or what I'm doing, etc. But you cannot invest the same way you were when UMX first came out, when Robinhood first came out, when Curve first came out. You have to change your portfolio.